In less than an hour, the John Deere Classic will kick off a new For the Future gala.
Yeah, the event is tonight at Bally's Casino and Hotel in Rock Island. It's a chance to celebrate the tournament's philanthropic legacy while raising more funds for Birdies for Charity Bonus Fund. And of course, Shelby Kluver and Corey Kuffler are there. Good evening, guys.
Hey guys, how are you? Yeah, the last time we talked about the John Deere Classic was back in July. It was hot, people were playing golf, and we were having a good time out there celebrating the 54th John Deere Classic. A lot of these people that are behind us all dressed up now. We're volunteers and all part of that. We celebrated Brian Campbell winning for the second time on tour this year. But the cool thing about the John Deere Classic is every birdie made, Shelby, goes back to charity, and that's kind of what we're celebrating here tonight with this gala, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, this is the first time they've ever had this gala before, the For the Future gala, and it's because Birdies for Charity reached a huge milestone this year. After 54 years, $200 million has been raised for Quad City area charities, and I don't think we can stress enough how big of an impact that has on charities all over our region. Everything from the Honor Flight to the Children's Therapy Center, Salvation Army, everything in between. You know, we're on the ground with the news department. We're out talking to these charities every day, and we hear firsthand the impact. So tonight's going to be really fun. We have a lot of people here ready to celebrate. It's going to be a great night. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to our MC, Decker Plain. Of course, he's a riot. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm curious to see how much money they raise from this, because as John said, the money raised here tonight goes back into that bonus fund, back into those charities, and that money means big time funds for them, and they can do great things for it. So should be a great night here at the For Future Gala for the John Deere Classic. Guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, guys, thank you. Such a great milestone there. And the Quad City nonprofit's seen a big impact from this year's Birdies for Charity campaign, as they have for many years.
Yeah, local leaders say the Birdies dollars are keeping programs alive and changing lives across the Quad Cities. Harrison Belasanti shows us how that support is making a difference.
Each summer, Birdies for Charity raises millions of dollars during the John Deere Classic, money that goes straight to local nonprofits. And this year is special, with Birdies hitting a major fundraising milestone of $200 million. Also this year, groups like Honor Flight of the Quad Cities, the Salvation Army, and the Children's Therapy Center are all seeing a big impact.
There are counselors that we have to pay, and they're really good at helping people who are on the verge of losing their apartment, losing their home, becoming homeless. With a little help, a little counseling, we can keep these people from being homeless.
Steve Garrington, board member with the Honor Flight of the Quad Cities and the Salvation Army, says that support makes it possible for hundreds of veterans to make the Honor Flight journey to D.C. each year.
People from all over the Quad Cities, and I'm talking a 6 or 8 county area around us, they help out in so many different ways.
The Salvation Army uses its nearly $30,000 to keep families in shelter and provide meals. At the Children's Therapy Center of the Quad Cities, the need looks a little different, but the impact is just as real.
Every year we see between 450, 550 kids, and probably close to 90% of those children are in some way unable to afford the cost of services. So the Birdies program really helps us to continue our mission and helps us to do what we do to make a difference in those kids' lives.
From physical and speech therapy to feeding support, Birdies for Charity dollars mean kids with disabilities can reach milestones their families once thought impossible. In Moline, Harrison Belsanti, WQAD News 8.
Well, last year, Birdies for Charity raised nearly $16 million for area nonprofits, with every dollar going directly to the charities that donors choose. This year's total is to be announced next month.